Hi Kristen, congratulations on winning the golf swing lesson giveaway event. I got your golf swings and your questionnaire. Thank you so much for those. So I understand that you want to focus on your swing technique and consistent ball striking. So let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at your golf swing first. So when you take a look at your setup, it looks like you have a little bit too much knee bend. What happens is that if you have too much knee bend, you're not able to engage the right muscles in your body. And also it could make your upper body stand up. So that's going to affect your swing plane, right? And then I see that we need to work on your grip change. I see both the thumbs going straight down on the grip. That could make you grip it in the palms, which means you're gonna have a lot of pressure in your wrist and you won't be able to relax or hinge correctly. So let's work on your grip, and then that could be the result of why your hands are a little bit too high in the setup. Could be the knee bend or it could be the grip. So those three things we're gonna work on. And then in the backswing, we see that you take it back in a under plane manner, meaning at 8 o'clock when the shaft is parallel to the ground, they should be matching where your hands are. That's on plane, but you're slightly under it. It could be because the way you start turning in the takeaway. And then in the backswing, your left arm is bent and you don't turn quite enough in the backswing, and you can see from the face-on view that your knees are turning as well. The hinge looks more like a bow rather than a hinge. It could be, again, because of the poor grip. And then in the downswing, your arms are bent at impact and then also bent in the through swing. So basically that means the poor grip is causing you to not hinge well, so you're under the plane, and then it's making you bend your arm because, again, could be the grip or it could be lack of the turn that's happening. So you're basically kind of using your arms this way. So your arms are bent in the backswing at impact and in the through swing, and you're not turning quite enough. So our goal is to fix your setup and then get your lead arm moving straight in the backswing, get you to turn 90 degrees in the backswing so you coil correctly, get your hinge going, and I want your knees to move correctly rather than rotate this way, and get your club to be on plane. That's related to the hinging part once again. So that's a lot of things, but obviously I'm going to Aimeefy for you, meaning making simple, fun, and effective. And I'll give you a very simple, like 4-step drill you can do to fix it all on your own. First of all, when you're setting up, I want you to go ahead and straighten your knees. From here, you're not gonna bend your knees. You're gonna bend from the hips first. And then I want your head, because if you're working on it with a 7-iron, your head points anywhere between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. It all varies depending on your physique. So anywhere between 1 and 2 is great. And when you go ahead and bend your knees, you tend to bend a lot and puts a lot of pressure in your knees. So we're gonna go ahead and find the round spot right below your big toes. And then we're gonna go ahead and bend our knees and put pressure into the balls of our feet. So it's a very slight knee bend. That's going to make you feel like you're tippy toe, like you're gonna fall over a little bit because your upper body is bent over more and you have less knee bend. But once you get used to it, you'll be in perfect balance. As far as your grip goes, take your palm and divide it into 3. You mark it in the 1/3 area. That's 1. Tip of your thumb is 2, and then wrap is 3. So it goes like this. This is o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. 12 is the one where it has the writing, golf pride writing all the way down. So you're gonna put 1 on 12, and then 2 on 12, and then wrap is a 3. Notice there's a gap there. You don't have much pressure on the 2. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And then on the right hand, this index, according to Cordex, becomes a wall behind the club, where that face is behind the club. So you go into it 3 o'clock like this. X on the index goes at 4, and tip of the thumb, the dot, goes at 11:30. This is going to make your left arm straighten automatically because your palm is more pressing the club downward from the top instead of from the side this way. So it'll be boom, it automatically makes your left arm straighten. So you feel like your left arm elbow joint is locked. That's okay as long as you don't have a lot of tension in your muscles in here, okay? Because the joint is really easy to relax on the way through versus the tense muscle. That's the grip. So I really want your thumbs to be more in a angle slanted way, pointing to your trail shoulder rather than straight down on your grip like this, okay? So those two are it, and that's really going to make you press down on the button of the club, which is going to make you into the right setup angles, and therefore hands are going to be nice and low instead of up high. That was the setup. First step of the drill, we're going to grab a shaft, put it behind your shoulder blades like this, and then we're gonna focus on the turn and the knee movement. So I want you to use your shoulder blades to turn that shoulder 90 degrees. See how this shaft is perpendicular to the ground? And when you're doing that, try and pay attention whether your knees rotated or moved forward this way. So the right knee straightens ever so slightly, not all the way. A left knee bends forward. So boom, this way. As your hips are turning, your knees are trying to stabilize. So your knees are moving back, forward and back this way, as opposed to rotating with the hips, because the knees are not designed to turn, they're designed to fold and extend. So we don't want to hurt the joints, and also the stability is going to go away if you start rotating your knees this way. We need to stabilize, right? So turn perpendicular and your left knee's pointing forward. You turn through, but the right knee, we need to waist shift. So it kind of, the right thigh tries to get closer to the lead thigh. See that difference? So it goes, left knee goes forward. As you turn through, the right thigh tries to get close to the left thigh. Left knee forward, right thigh through, this way. Shoulder turning, knees are moving forward this way rather than rotation. So you're turning and you're pushing. You're turning and you're pushing. Once you get used to this, we're gonna go ahead and grab a bowl and get your hands moving the correct way on plane as well. All right, with the new grip, you probably don't feel all that comfortable with the wrist being angled. You probably are not going to get the hinging correct. So I'm going to show you this bowl drill. When you're holding the bowl this way, you can see there's an angle. There's angles in both wrists. You're holding it this way. You take it back by doing what we're just doing. So the shoulder blade turns 90 degrees and your left knee is pointing forward. You go boom, pretend there's something in your bowl, so you're facing it up this way. Your left arm is straight. Your elbow is not on your side, but far away from your side this way. So you go boom, left arm is straight, and then not here, but far away from you. Your elbows are trying to pinch together rather than keep your arm close to your body. So you take your bowl, you turn, left knees forward, you have turned, and your arms are in this manner. That's what I want you to feel to get you not inside, but on plane. Go boom, and then you go again through, boom, same thing, because you were doing this way, right? I want you to extend and get your elbows together and not necessarily the arm close to your body. So it goes boom. It'll feel like a lot of rotation and arms being really far away from your body. I want you to do this bowl drill, turn, and then through. You're turning, and then you're pushing. You're turning, and then you're pushing. That's really going to help your arms extend and keep them on plane. Now step 3, right before we start hitting full shots, we're gonna hit some split grip shots off of a small tee. I don't have a tee here, but you can tee it down, and then you can grip the left hand at the top of the grip and right hand at the very bottom. The split grip is going to help you to understand how your wrists are supposed to move to hinge, as opposed to here. I want you to turn and really push with your left palm this way, and then you push. Same thing, you're pushing with the left palm. Your left fingers are not on tight. Your left palm is pushing on the button of the grip. This is why your grip is really important. I know there's a lot going on. You don't have to understand everything. I just need you to do this drill, and then bowl drill, and then split grip drill. This way. Boom, 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 boom. You're turning, and then you're pushing. Turning, and then you're pushing. So you're pushing on the club as you're doing it, half swing, boom, boom. Okay, so you're turning, your knees are moving correctly, and your hands are extending beautifully. All right, once you get used to those 3 steps, we're gonna hit full shots. So you're turning, your knees are moving correctly, your hands are nice and extended. Boom. Kristen, I understand that you are a beginner and it's really hard for you to master everything. So I try to give you different steps of the drill. You don't need to get this down in one day. You can spend as much time as you need to on the first step. Once you get your movements a little bit more comfortable and better, then you can move on to the next step. Once you get used to all the steps, then you can alternate, step 1, 2, 3, 4 in that manner during your practice sessions. I don't expect you to do that in like 1 week. So if you have any questions before you get started practicing, please let me know. I'm here for you. And when you're ready with your updated swing, I'll be looking forward to that. So send it my way and I'll make sure to keep you on the right track. Best of luck. And for the rest of you guys that are watching on YouTube, if you want to start working on your golf game with me, I'm right here at mpswing.com. Come on over and we can get you playing some great golf. Thanks guys for watching. See you in the next one. Mwah.